The healthiest food I eat every week costs me less than $2. I grow it myself, in my kitchen, in 7 days. Most people spend $150, $200, sometimes more every month trying to eat well, and still feel like they're not getting it right. What I'm about to show you doesn't require a garden. It doesn't require experience, and it's almost completely unknown outside of a very small group of people. Eating healthy used to be simple. Now it's a part-time job. Organic spinach, $6 for a bag that wilts in 3 days. A green smoothie at a cafe, $9, $10, sometimes more. A healthy bowl that costs twice as much as fast food. And here's the part nobody talks about. That bag of spinach you bought on Monday? It was probably harvested 8 to 14 days ago. By the time it reaches your fridge, a significant portion of its nutrients are already gone. You're paying premium prices for food that's already past its nutritional peak. Most people don't fail at eating healthy because they don't care. They fail because the system makes it expensive, inconvenient, and quietly misleading. But there's one category of food that works completely differently. It's not a supplement. It's not a powder. It's not something you order online. It grows faster than anything you've seen before. It requires almost no space, and the nutritional density at the moment you eat it is unlike anything sitting on a supermarket shelf. Almost nobody in the mainstream health space talks about this. Probably because there's no product to sell you. No subscription, no brand, no margin. They're called microgreens. And before you think this is some complicated gardening project, it's not. You don't need soil knowledge. You don't need outdoor space. You don't need anything expensive. A tray, some seeds, a windowsill. That's the entire setup. Here's how it actually works. You take a shallow tray, the kind you already have in your kitchen, or one that costs $2. You add a thin layer of growing medium. You scatter seeds across the surface. You mist them with water. Within 24 to 48 hours, they start to germinate. By day 4 or 5, you have visible growth. By day 7, you have a full harvest. 7 days from seed to food. On your kitchen counter? Now here's the number that stops most people. A $2 packet of seeds produces roughly the same quantity as a $9 punnet from the store. And that same packet gives you 4 to 5 complete harvests. That's around 40 cents per harvest, versus $9 at retail. And nutritionally, broccoli microgreens contain significantly higher concentrations of sulforaphane than mature broccoli. Red cabbage microgreens have been shown to contain roughly 6 times the vitamin C of the fully grown vegetable. You're not growing a lesser version of something. You're growing a more concentrated version. If you want the complete system, the exact variety list, a day-by-day growing schedule, and the 3 mistakes that kill most first trays. It's all in the guide linked in the description. Now, the question most people ask at this point is, okay, but what do I actually do with them? This isn't about becoming a health fanatic. It's about replacing low-quality, expensive store food with something fresher, instantly. Morning, scrambled eggs. You add a handful of pea shoots or sunflower microgreens on top. Takes 3 seconds. Adds vitamins A and C, live enzymes, and a flavor that makes the whole plate better. Lunch, a sandwich or a wrap. Same handful, same 3 seconds. You just upgraded a simple meal into something with actual nutritional density. Or your morning smoothie. A handful of mild microgreens, broccoli, pea shoots, blends completely into any fruit base. 0 taste difference. Significant nutrition difference. 1 tray, multiple meals. Grown in your kitchen. 1 tray can replace multiple trips to the produce section for less than the cost of a single coffee. But I want to zoom out for a second, because this isn't really about microgreens. We've built a food system where most people have zero connection to what they eat or where it comes from. You trust a supply chain of dozens of steps to deliver something nutritious to your plate, and most of the time, it kind of works. But the prices keep rising, the quality keeps varying, and you have no control over any of it. There's something quietly powerful about not depending on that system for at least part of your food. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be a lifestyle overhaul. A single tray on your windowsill is the smallest possible version of food independence. But it's real. And it's yours. Maybe the future of healthy eating isn't more complex systems. Maybe it's simpler ones. Inside your own home. You don't need land. You don't need experience. You don't need someone else to grow your food for you. You need a tray, a handful of seeds, and 7 days. That's it. That's the whole system. The guide in the description covers every variety worth growing, the complete setup, and a 14-day plan from day 1 to your first harvest. Day 1 takes 10 minutes to start. Start today, not next week. Today.